Hi, Lena, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
One second, I can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me right now? Hello.
Hi, Lena, can you hear me?
Yes.
Quickly, type it in the chat box from which school and city you all are joining us. All right. So Riyansh is joining us from Pune. And from which school? Hariram, Aman, turn on your cameras. I'm waiting for your answers. Hariram is joining us from Madurai, Tamil Nadu. Okay. Akash is joining us from Presidium, Gurgaon, Haryana, Delhi, NCR. Okay. Nice. And what about Aman? From where, Aman, you are joining us? Good evening, Ram Seva. So Ram Seva, this is for your information that you all will be on mute in demo, but in upcoming class, you'll be able to interact with your mentor freely, okay? This setting is meant for today only, all right? So I don't feel comfortable when I don't see your faces. I don't want to talk to your names, which is flashing on the screen. How do you feel if I'll keep my camera off? Will you like it? Or if your mentor will keep her camera off and she'll teach you, will you like it? Tell me. Yes or no? Type it in the chat box. So Aman is joining us from GT Goenka, Delhi. All right, good to know that. So let me tell you the flow of the session. First, I'll be going to share a few chat links with you about your course, and then I'll be going to make you introduce with your mentor. You'll get to know about your mentor in detail, and then I'll be going to show you one short PPT wherein you'll get to know about your course in detail. All right. So after that, I'll be going to give you a tour of the dashboard, wherein you'll get to know that how you can have access to your material. All right. So let me paste few chat links. As you all can see, there are chat links in your chat box. So first link is of syllabus link. You can just avail your syllabus by clicking on this particular link. In case you have not enrolled for this batch, you can just click on this link and you can complete your payment process and we'll see you in the classes. Okay. So in case you want to share feedback with us, you can just fill up this form and we'll get your feedback. All batch details. In case you want to know more about this batch, you can just click on this particular link and you'll get to know about the batch. In case you have any further queries, you can email us on support@olympiadsuccess.com or you can drop us a WhatsApp message on these two particular numbers. In case you find an internet glitch and you're not able to join us back via Zoom, so you can watch us live on this Facebook. All right. So Riyansh, Aman, Jess, Mera, Ramsiva, turn on your cameras, please. All right, so I'll not take much time. I'll make you introduce to your mentor, Miss Elena Ma'am. She's a wonderful mentor. She is having conceptual clarity and she loves to interact with kids like you. And she always have a very tricky questions with her. So all over to you, Elena Ma'am.
Thank you, Pujama. Hello, very good evening, my dear students. Okay, so I can see a lot of students in this class. So let me check the participants. Okay, Rayansh, Aman, Hari, Jasmira, Ram Shiva. Jasmira and Ram Shiva, could you please turn on your camera? Yeah, I hope you can hear me clearly. Okay, Ram Shiva, her camera has some trouble. Okay. Yes. And what about Jasmira? Any trouble with your cam? Okay. So let me introduce myself. As I told you, my name is Elena. So welcome to Olympiad Success Classes. Okay. So talking about my educational qualification and experience, I have completed post-graduation in chemistry and have taken Bachelor of Education and qualified state eligibility test as well. Okay. And regarding my experience, I have 7 years of experience in this teaching field. And my previous institutions were Byju's, and also I was associated with some a coaching institution like Endria. Okay. And for a while, I was interacting with you people, like the young minds like you. And I love teaching young students like you. Okay. Yes. So why? Because it is just a refreshing course for me. I will feel really refreshed when I talk with you people. So today we can't talk each other, you are all muted. So how can you connect with me? You can use the chat box. If you have any doubt or if you want to ask me anything, you can ask me through the chat box, or else you can use a hand raise button if you or a thumbs up. Okay, for my answers. Got it? Okay, and now let us have a brief introduction regarding Olympiad classes here, what we offer. Okay, so this is a competitive exam, Olympiad exam. Have you attended this competitive exam earlier? Anybody? Yes, Rayansh has attended it. And what about Aman? Any other competitive exam? Hari, Jasmira, Ram, Siva? Yes, okay. Aman, he have. Okay. Then what about others? Hari, yes. Okay, I think most of them have attempted this exam, right? So what is the peculiarity of this competitive exam? What actually we need to win in this competitive exam? Can you put any point? What makes us win in competitive exam? What do you need actually? Aman, Rayansh, Hari, Akash, Ram Siva. What we want to win in competitive exam? Any point? What do you think? Comment on the chat box. Okay, Harry is saying one very positive thing about competitive exam. It also help us in the future. Yes, very good. So what we want to win in the competitive exam, we need a very good conceptual knowledge, right? Plus, we want to master in the practical skills of solving the question. So here we offer this to you. Okay, so here we are having a well structured classes with well structured content. For example, let's say taking a chapter, we are dividing that chapter into 2 or 3 sessions. So in this 2 or 3 sessions, first of all the concepts are clearly transferred to you. So you will have a very clear conceptual knowledge from the 2 or 3 session. After that, there will be test. So the test is the practice session for you. It is completely based on the questions based on this competitive exam Olympiad. Okay. So that's it about Olympiad exam classes and what we offer. Okay, now you need a complete knowledge about the dashboard, and all such details will be transferred to you by Pooja ma'am. Over to Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, Elena ma'am. So, but before showing dashboard and PPT, I would like to see Hariram, Jasmera, Ram Siva, Aditya Mongra to turn on their cameras, please. I want to see their bright faces. Hurry up, quickly. Hope my screen is visible to everybody. As you all know that Olympiad Success is India's largest platform. So you are joining us on the demo of grade 7 science. But it is one of its first exclusive live classes for Olympiad preparation, which we include yearly program. Course name is School Plus program. Subject includes mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken and written, Vedic maths, and coding. What do we provide? We do provide one-on-one online CBSE classes, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes for grades 2 to 12. One-on-one preparation classes for International Mathematics Olympiad, SESMO, SEMO, HKMO, TIMO, Math Council, US Common Core, Math Competition, Math Kangaroo, and TRM. You can meet rank holders on the screen of year 21, 22. They are kids like you only. So what you have to do for this? You can also become a rank holder. For that, you have to just spare every day 2 hours extra from your regular studies. Because as you know, your mentor has already mentioned that Olympiad examinations are a little tougher than the regular studies. So for that, you have to just spare your 2 hours every day, and you can also become a rank holder like them. So what do we provide? In live classes, we do provide group sessions with around 20 students delivered through Zoom platform by our seasoned tutors. Session will be 3 days per week. Days will be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Timing will be 8 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. with 5 minutes of break. So session includes a mix of theory, practice questions, doubt sessions, and discussion on previous year paper. Students will get reading material and practice questions, which will be available on the dashboard of Olympiad Success. Students will get a free access to Olympiad Success platform to practice topic-wise mock tests for both maths and reasoning, to as logical reasoning constitute 10 to 15% of the questions. These all are the relevant links. No need to worry. I have already been pasted in the chat box and will again paste it in the chat box. So syllabus is available at this particular link. Fees for this course is 12,044 rupees. It is 54 session course. Payment can be made by clicking on this particular link. So in case you have not enrolled for this batch yet, quickly complete your payment process and we'll see you in the classes. The fees includes online classes, daily reading notes, and exercises, practice of previous year papers, access to Olympiad platform for mathematics plus logical reasoning. So what all you need for this batch? Just a laptop or desktop with good internet connection plus good camera for the better picture clarity and good headphones for the better audio clarity. That you should not miss any conceptual clarity from your mentor. Preparation for Olympiad examination is little tougher than the regular examination. So as I already mentioned to you, if you want to become rank holder or you have to prepare for the Olympiad examination, you have to just spare 2 hours every day from your, except from your regular studies. So when we are going to start the live classes for this batch, that is 4th of June, Tuesday. Let me take you through the dashboard now. Just a moment and we are good to go. So what you have to do, you have to just enter this URL olympiadsuccess.com and you'll get this page on your screen. After this, you have to just enter your user details. So these details you'll get from us the moment you will enroll for this batch. Make sure that you enter correct user details, otherwise you will not be able to log in and you will not be able to access your material. So after logging in, you'll get this profile page on your screen wherein you just need to check your details each and every clearly, that in case you find any error, you can just rectify it over here. You can click on update button. After this, you have to just click on live classes, which is right after this my referral icon, and you have to select your subject for a specific subject you want to see your material, and you have to select your topic also. Then only you'll be able to see your reading material and question papers. So here is the schedule. Schedule will give you the clarity in which session we're going to go with specific topics. So for that, you have to just click it over here and you can see your PDF. Yes. So in case you want to download this PDF, you can download it. Click here to download the PDF and you're good to go. All right. So you can see there are so many sessions and each and every session is bifurcated with a specific topic. There are super classes also that will be your practice sessions. So after here, there's a holiday calendar, which will give you the clarity that there are festival holidays also. You should not take any unnecessary leaves because already classes thrice a week. So here is the reading material. There is set 1, set 2, set 3. So I'm just showing you that how will be the reading material. You can see each and every topic is in detail, that you understand the concept in detail. Okay. Same goes for set 2, set 3. Practice question papers and answer keys. Make sure that you download your question paper, solve it, and then check your answers. Don't download your answer keys parallelly. So you can see there are questions. All right. So here are the answer keys. After doing the paper, you can just check your answers. You can tell it whether you have done correct and where you have marked a mistake. All right. So this way only you have 3 sets. So there are so many practice things for you. After this, you have to just click on worksheet button, which will give you the more practice worksheets. For this, you have to just click on worksheet. Again, you have to select your subject for a specific subject you want to see. And you can see there are so many. So after this, you have to just click on take exam. I'm showing you that how you can attempt the worksheet. So for attemptation, you have to just read the instructions carefully that you should not commit any mistake while attempting. Click on start worksheet. For attemptation, you can read the questions and solve your answers. You can see there are 25 questions in each and every worksheet. So there will be different questions also in each and every worksheet. So a lot of practice again for you. So once you're done with question 1, you have to move on question 2. For that, you have to just click on next button. Once you're done with question 2, you have to just click on next button. So keep on moving ahead like this. And once you're done with all the questions, you have to just click on finish button. Make sure that you review all your questions before submission. So yes, I've reviewed all the questions and I'm good to go. You can see your performance also. This is feedback page. In case you want to give, you can give. Otherwise, you can click on later button also. So performance, you have to just click on performance button, which is right after this worksheet button. And again, you have to select your subject for a specific subject you want to see. You can see I have attempted this worksheet just now and I have to click on view button to see my performance, that how I performed. Yes, I have attempted 2 questions, which is one is correct, wherein one is correct and one is wrong. Okay, so you can check your answers also, which is correct, which is wrong. So make sure that whenever you're attempting your worksheet, you should be attending in a proper concentration manner. All right. So this is all about dashboard. In case anybody is having any query related to the dashboard, I'll be happy to answer your queries. So drop it in the chat box. Otherwise, I'll be going to ask you questions. Okay, Ramsiva's camera is not working. No problem. We can understand. Hariram, turn on your camera, please. Aman, turn on your camera. Akash, turn on your camera. Aditya, turn on your camera. Just Myra, turn on your camera. Hi, Asha. Good to see you. Hi, Dhruv. Good to see you. Hey, Jasmitha. Good to see you. Oh my goodness. Now I'm very happy to see all my bright faces, girls. Good job. All right. So quickly type it in the chat box from which, So when we are going to start the classes. So when your regular classes are going to start, quickly type it in the chat box. Let me see whether you have seen PPT carefully or not. So this is a check test. Great. 4th of June. Super. So what are your class days? Quickly. What are your class days? Great. Good to see that you all are aware while listening the PPT and dashboard. 4th of June. Absolutely correct. Your regular class is going to start from 4th of June. So what are the class days? Hurry up, hurry up. Your mentor is waiting and I think you are also excited to attend your demo. What are your class days and class timings? Very good, Jasmita. Quick answer. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Great. So what are the class timings? Great, great. Everybody knows Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. Perfect, perfectly. Okay, so timing is 8 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. Yes, Groove, no. Timing will be 8 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. Okay, great. Very nice. Good job, everyone. So are you ready for your demo? Are you excited or not? Show me thumbs up on the screen. Yes, yes. So let's give it to your mentor. Shall I hand over to your mentor? Oh my goodness. Elena, they are waiting for you eagerly. All over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So I'm going to share the screen. Today we are going to study about nutrition in plants. Okay, nutrition in plants. I hope you can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen. Yes, Dhruv, Jaspita, Aman, Aditya, Hariram, Akamsh. Yes, Ram Siva. Yes, okay. So let us start the class. Today we are going to study about nutrition in plants. So can anybody tell me what is nutrition? So you can put it in the chat box. What do you mean by nutrition? What do you mean by nutrition? What do you mean by nutrition? So Asha's said it is minerals. Minerals are nutrition. Okay. Any other idea that pop up in your mind? What is nutrition? So Asham's, my question is whether minerals are nutrients or nutrition. Is there any difference between nutrients and nutrition? So please don't turn off your camera. Everybody should turn on your the conception of nutrients. Okay, that's a good description. Nutrients. Okay. So there is a difference between nutrition and nutrients. Nutrition is simply taking in food. Okay, taking in food and converting food to energy is known as nutrition. Very good, Aditya. So that is nutrition. Okay. And what are nutrients? Nutrients are something that is present inside our food. Can you tell me some examples of nutrients present in our food? Nutrients present in our food. Yes, carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, minerals. So these are the nutrients which is present in our food. Very good, my dear students. So hope you got the understanding about what is nutrition and nutrients, right? So nutrition is simply taking food into our body and utilizing that food to convert them into energy. That is nutrition, and nutrients are the things which give us energy from the food. So these nutrients are present inside our food that gives us energy. So we are talking about nutrition basically. Today we are going to deal about nutrition. That is process of taking in food or process of obtaining food. So there are two modes. Mainly there are two modes of nutrition. What are they? Autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. So there are two mode of nutrition, autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic. So can anybody tell me, are you familiar with the term autotrophic and heterotrophic? And what do you mean by autotrophs or autotrophic nutrition? Anybody? Autotrophic nutrition. Yes, you can put it in the chat box if you have an idea. Any idea that pop up in your mind is always welcomed in the class. Okay. Which make his own food or their own food. Very good idea, Ashans. That make their own food are called autotrophs. Okay. Then any other idea from anybody? Okay, that's it. Okay, so mainly there are two mode of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic. So let us study about autotrophs. So who are autotrophs or what is autotrophic nutrition? So you know, autotrophs are organisms who synthesize their own food. So those who make their own food are called autotrophs. So can anybody tell me some examples of autotrophs who make their own food? Who are the people who make their own food? Plants, very good, Dhruv. Rayansh. Plants, Aman, very good, very good. Ashans, tree, grass, plants, very good, very good. So, Jasmina, plants are autotroph because they make their own food, and animals are heterotroph because they depend on plant for food. Very good idea. So, you people have some sort of idea regarding autotrophs and heterotrophs. So, you are right. Autotrophs are organisms which make their own food. Okay. Yes. So, let us see. The autotropic mode of nutrition, there are two type of autotropic mode of nutrition. Had you heard about phototropic? Photo means light. Okay, photo means light. So those who derive light, energy from light to produce food are known as phototropic. So phototropic means depend on photo. Photo means light. So those who depend on light to produce food, they are called phototropic. And what is chemoautotropic? Chemo means chemical. So those who depend on chemicals to produce food, so they are called as chemoautotropic. So who are phototropic? Who depend on light energy? So uses energy from sunlight to produce organic molecules. That is from carbon dioxide and water. These are called green plants. So green plants need light energy, right? They need light energy to prepare their food. So that's why they are known as phototropic. And who are chemoautotropic? Chemo, as a name suggests, chemo means chemical. Okay, they need chemicals to prepare food. So these are some sulfur bacteria. Why these bacteria are known as sulfur bacteria? Because they live in an environment that contains sulfur. So what they actually do, they oxidize sulfur. They convert sulfur to sulfate. So this bacteria will convert sulfur to sulfate. And there are some other things which is known as nitrosomas. Okay. So they convert ammonia to nitrate. Okay. So this is the work of chemoautotropic. So as a name itself suggests, phototropic and chemoautotropic. Phototropic means that depends on light. Chemoautotropic means that depend on chemicals. So chemo or photoautotropic, we are all familiar with green plants. They actually need light energy. And chemoautotropic, maybe this is the first time you may be hearing this. Sulfur bacteria and nitrosomas are chemoautotropic. Okay, so they sulfur bacteria that live in the environment that contains sulfur, they can convert sulfur to sulfate, and nitrosomas, they oxidizes ammonia to nitrate. Okay, got it? Yes. So that's about autotrophs and two type of autotrophs, phototropic and chemoautotropic. Now, let us study in detail about photosynthesis. So I hope you have all heard about photosynthesis, right? So what is photosynthesis? Put your ideas in the comment box. Photosynthesis. When you hear photosynthesis, what all points are coming in your mind? You can just put it in the chat box. It's a food making process of plants. Very good. Very, briefly and precisely, Rainish explained that it is a food making process by plants. Very good. Yes, Aditya, photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their own food. Very good. Photosynthesis, right? So, it is a synthesis of food in the presence of what all raw materials, what all things actually this plants need to prepare food. So, what are the raw materials or what all things they need to prepare food? Say yes, they need sunlight. Very good, chance. Water, very good. Then carbon dioxide. They should have chlorophyll, water, mineral. Yes. Very good. So these are certain, the raw materials or the things actually the green plants require to carry photosynthesis, right? So synthesis of food in the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, and chlorophyll is called as photosynthesis. Okay. So the synthesis of food in the presence of sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, and chlorophyll. You can see in the picture, you can see what all things the plant require. They need the sunlight, they need the carbon dioxide, they need water from the roots, right? So what they produce actually, what is the product of photosynthesis after, they take these things, what all things they produce, what are the product of photosynthesis? Who can tell me what are the product of photosynthesis? Oxygen plus food. Very good. Oxygen, glucose. Food means in the sense glucose, right? Starch, right? Very good. Very good. Yes. So let us see the next slide. Let us see a very good diagram about which describe about the photosynthesis. See here, you can see the green plants contain chlorophyll, right? So what all things they are taking sunlight, they are absorbing the sunlight, they are absorbing the carbon dioxide. So they are absorbing, they are taking in the carbon dioxide and they are giving out the oxygen, right? So you can see the chemical reaction happening here. They take carbon dioxide and water and the product formed is C6H12O6, right? Plus oxygen. So this is glucose plus oxygen. They are giving out glucose, right? And see there how actually the plants absorb this carbon dioxide. See, this carbon dioxide and oxygen are gases. So how do they absorb these gases? They can absorb the gases and they can give out gases. So how do they do? Is there any peculiar feature in their body to absorb these gases and give out these gases? Any idea regarding that? Is there any feature present in their body to absorb the gases and give out these gases? Yes, very good. So we are going to study in detail about stomata. So for your knowledge, I'm telling there are some pores, open pores present in their leaf to absorb the gases and give out this gaseous materials. Okay. Okay, let us see the chemical reaction in detail. Here you can see the chemical reaction that is happening in the photosynthesis. So they are absorbing carbon dioxide and water, and also they are taking in sunlight to produce sugar or glucose plus oxygen, and also some water molecules are being evaporated or transferred from their body. Okay, so this is a process of photosynthesis. This is a process of photosynthesis. Okay, yeah, so plants are preparing their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Got it? So we have done with autotrophic nutrition. So what are autotrophs? Those organisms which prepare their own food are called autotrophs, right? So what is phototropic? Those organisms which take this light energy to prepare their food. For example, green plants. So the process of food making process is known as photosynthesis. See here the raw materials are carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and the product formed is glucose, oxygen, and some water molecule also. So these are the basic things we need. We should have an idea regarding autotrophic nutrition. Now let us talk about some other things. Have you heard about cell? Cell. Have you heard about cell? Tell me cell. Can you tell me some of points when you hear the word cell? Any idea? Yes. So tell me what is cell? What are cell actually? Cells. Cell is a basic unit of life. Very good. Then any other idea? Okay, let's see what are cells. Yeah. So cells, the bodies of living organism are made up of tiny unit are called as cells. So our body is made up of very minute tiny unit which we call as cells. So, or we can say that is a fundamental unit or the smallest unit of a living organism. So we can see cells using a microscope. You can see a microscopic view of cell here. So this is a microscopic view of cell. Okay. So, some organisms are made up of only one type of cell. Okay. So where actually cells seen, they are enclosed in an outer boundary called a cell membrane. So they are seen inside the cell membrane. You can see the cell. This is a microscopic views of cell. The parts of cells are nucleus, the cell wall, the cell membrane, vacuole. So these are the parts of a cell. So cell is seen or enclosed by a thin outer boundary called a cell membrane. Okay. And inside the cell, we can see nucleus. You can see the nucleus here. Okay. So what are nucleus? Some cells, they have centrally located spherical structure. You can see the spherical structures here. This is known as nucleus. So these are very distinct. The centrally located spherical structures inside the cell is known as nucleus. And this nucleus is surrounded by a jelly-like material or substance called as cytoplasm. So this nucleus is surrounded by jelly-like substance called as cytoplasm. So this is something about cells. So what are cells? Cells are the basic unit of life or fundamental unit of a living organism. So our body is made up of very tiny unit called a cell. We can view cell using a microscope only because we cannot see using our naked eye, right? We want to use a microscope. So this is a microscopic view of a cell. You can see the different parts of a cell here: nucleus, cell wall, cell membrane, vacuole. So these are the the parts of a cell. This cell is enclosed in a thin outer membrane known as cell membrane. Okay. And this cell has a spherical structures which is centrally located and distinct feature called as nucleus. And this nucleus is surrounded by jelly-like substance called as cytoplasm. So these are the basic things you want to know about cell. Let us see the structure of a cell in detail. Okay, you have already seen the microscopic view. Okay, let us talk about a leaf, the section of leaf. So this is the microscopic view of a leaf, how actually leaf look. Okay, so you can see the different parts of the leaf here. So you get an idea about the different parts of the leaf. That's enough. You can see the waxy cuticle, upper epidermis, upper portion of the leaf, the chloroplast, which gives the green color, then the spongy layer, the lower part, the air space, the vacant space, air space in leaf, the guard cell, the stomatas. Okay. So these are some of the, features of a leaf. Okay. Just have an idea about the different names or different parts of a leaf, microscopic view of a leaf. Okay. So let us talk about stomata. So we have already talked about stomata, right, my dear kids? We have already talked about stomata, right? What are stomata? These are actually the tiny spores or very small spores which is seen inside the leaf. So what actually stomata helps? Stomata helps to absorb the gases from the air and also give out the gases. So which gas they do actually absorb from the air? They absorb carbon dioxide gases and they gives out oxygen gases through the small pores called as stomata. Okay, so through stomata, gaseous exchange actually happens. Okay, so stomata, so leaves have several tiny pores like structures on its lower surface. This is called stomata, through which leaves absorb carbon dioxide from the air. Got it? So give me a thumbs up if you have understood the topic till now. So can we have do we want to summarize the session till now? Everything clear? Yes. Am I too fast? No. Okay, good. Okay. So we can test the presence of starch in a leaf. So this is an experiment that we need to conduct to test the presence of starch in a leaf. Okay. So we know that photosynthesis can be investigated to show the production of starch and the importance of chlorophyll. So during photosynthesis, the starch production is happening in green plants. So how we can test the presence of starch in a green plant? Let us check it. So what all things we want? We want to take a leaf, okay, a plant leaf. We want to heat a plant leaf in boiling water for 30 seconds. So take a leaf, put it in a beaker, containing water, boil it for 30 seconds. So what is the purpose of boiling for 30 seconds? To stop all the reaction happening in that leaf, all the chemical reaction, all the photosynthesis reaction happening in the leaf. In order to stop that, we are boiling it for 30 seconds. Now what we are going to do, the second step is that we are going to heat it in boiling ethanol for few minutes. Now we are going to add some ethanol and we are going to heat it in ethanol for few minutes. Okay, so why we are heating it in the presence of ethanol? This can remove most of its color. So ethanol will help to remove the color. Now what we want to do, take that leaf and wash with water. Okay, and spread this leaf in a white tile. Now add some iodine solution. So if we add some iodine solution, after some time, you can see a blue-black color. If you see the blue-black color, that means it contains starch. So starch turn iodine solution to blue-black color. So if you are seeing blue-black color, we can confirm that the photosynthesis reaction happen in that leaf and leaf produce starch after the reaction. So I will repeat the experiment. Take a leaf and put it in a beaker containing water. Boil for 30 seconds. Why we are boiling? To stop the chemical reaction. Now boil it in ethanol for few minutes. Why? To remove the color. Now what we want to do? Take that leaf, wash that leaf and spread it in a white tile and add some iodine solution. So if we add the iodine solution, if the color changes to blue-black color, that means starch is confirmed. So photosynthesis happen in that leaf. Starch is produced after the photosynthesis reaction. Starch has a capacity to convert iodine solution to blue-black color. That's why we have seen the blue-black color. Clear? The experiment is clear? Okay, good. Now, let us move to the next slide. Okay, so here you can see variegated leaf. You can see different colors in that leaf other than green color, right? Okay, so this have some green parts. Okay, green, if there is green color, we can make sure that there is chlorophyll. Because of chlorophyll, it contains green color. And also there is some white color. White color region is also there in that leaf. That means in white color, there is no chlorophyll. Okay, so when we carry out the experiment, the same experiment which we have seen in the previous slide, you can see that when we pour iodine solution, only the green color of the plant will become blue-black. And in white color, there is no blue-black color. So what does it give? What information it shows us? Can you put it in the comment box? What do you understand from this experiment? We have taken a variegated leaf having different color. Some parts is white color, some parts is green color. So we have done the experiment. We have done the starch test. Only the green part gives us the blue-black color when we pour iodine solution and not the white part. And why that happens so? Put your answer in the comment box. Why that happens so? Why only green area gives us yes, very good. So green has chlorophyll, so it can only perform photosynthesis. Only after photosynthesis starch is produced. Only starch can convert iodine to blue-black color. White color doesn't perform photosynthesis and there is no starch production in white area. Very good, very good. Good. Got it. Yes. So see the chlorophyll. So this proves that chlorophyll is essential for photosynthesis. Without chlorophyll, photosynthesis cannot be performed in plants. So let us understand another main feature or necessary for photosynthesis. So here, yeah, next we can take the next slide. Yeah. Now we are going to conduct. So a plant can be de-starched by leaving it in dark for few hours. Okay. So we have taken the plant in dark without any light for few hours. Okay. So we can cover the parts of leaves with dark paper and the plant is left in light for a few hours. We have covered some parts of leaf with dark paper and the green parts of other, the parts of leaves are kept open. Okay, only the uncovered parts become blue-black color with iodine solution. The dark colored parts have been turned into blue-black color. What does it indicate? See, the dark part means it resists the travel of sunlight. Actually, only in the presence of sunlight, photosynthesis happen. After photosynthesis, only starch is produced. So that dark colored area doesn't perform photosynthesis. That's why it fail in the starch test. Got it? Clear? So what we prove? We need chlorophyll to conduct photosynthesis as well as we need sunlight to perform photosynthesis. Okay, then only starch is produced. Clear? Now, so we are now going to summarize the session. Now, after this, we are going to do some questions. So let us look at the concepts very clearly. I'm going to ask you a few questions. You want to type the correct answer in the chat box. So we are going moving to the theory part once again, the conceptual part once again. So here you can see what is nutrition. So nutrition is the process of obtaining food, right? So the food contain nutrients like the fat, the vitamins, the minerals, etc. So there are two type of nutrition, autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition. So autotrophs are plants who prepare their own food. Okay, so autotrophic nutrition are of two types, phototrophic and chemoautotrophic. Phototrophic require light energy, while chemoautotrophic, they require chemicals, for example, sulfur, bacteria, and nitrosomes. Okay. Now, photosynthesis, the raw materials needed for photosynthesis, carbon dioxide, water, and chlorophyll. Okay. So, the product of photosynthesis, glucose, oxygen, and water. Cells. Okay. So, cells contain nucleus, cell membrane, vacuole, cytoplasm. Okay. Section of leaf. This is you just want to look on the different parts. That's it. Stomata. These are opening on leaf. Okay. Which allows gaseous exchange. Starch test, what all things we need? We want to take a plant leaf, put it in boiling water. We want to add ethanol. Then we want to pour iodine. That's enough. If it turns to blue-black, that means starch is conformed. If you want to perform photosynthesis, chlorophyll and sunlight are very important features. Okay. Now let us do the questions. So everybody, I'm going to show you a question. Please put your answer in the comment box. Akash, Shreyansh, Aman, Dhruv, Jasmita, Sharanya, Pinky. So everybody prepared for the question. So please put your answers in the comment box. The first question is the component that are necessary for our body called vitamin, pulses, nutrients, minerals. The component that are necessary for our body. The component that are necessary for our body. So always think properly. There is no option like all, Dhruv. There is no option like all. So this is somewhat tricky question, you know. You want to answer the correct, very correct, precise answer only. So all, there is no all option. So this is what you are going to face in competitive exam. Sometimes all answers may be correct for us, but there is one answer which is the most precise answer, which contain all the other answers as well. Very good. The correct answer is nutrients. See, nutrients, what are nutrients? The vitamins, the minerals, the fat, the protein, everything all together known as nutrients. So only we can say nutrients. Only one answer, that is nutrients. This vitamin, you are right. But there is more correct answer than vitamin. That is nutrients. That's why. Okay. Next question. Which of the following is a nutrient? Which of the following is a nutrient? So please put your answer in the comment box. Which of the following is a nutrient? Very good. All the above. Vitamin, fat, protein. These all are nutrient. Very good. Very good. So the answer is all the above. Next question. The food making process in plant is called as. The food making process in plant is called as. Option A, glycolysis. Option B, photosynthesis. Option C, respiration. Option D, chemosynthesis. Yes, very, um, basic question, that is photosynthesis. Very good. Moving to the next question. Tiny pores present on the surface of the leaf through which gaseous exchange occurs are called. Option A, stomata. Option B, epidermis. Option C, guard cell. Option D, gas holes. What is the precise answer? Very good, stomata. Very good. Good. Next question. What is the ultimate source of energy for all living organism? Ultimate source of energy. Water, solar, wind, chemical energy. Ultimate energy for yes, very good. Solar energy, right? Yes. Next question. Green pigment present in leaves in the cells are option A, hemoglobin, B, chlorophyll, Z, globulin, D, protein. Green pigment. Very good, my dear students. That is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll. Very good. Next question. Which of the following statement is or correct? All green plants can prepare their own food. Most animals are autotrophs. Carbon dioxide is not required for photosynthesis. Oxygen is liberated during photosynthesis. Choose the correct answer. So this is also tricky. So which is the correct answer? All green plants can prepare their own food. Oxygen is liberated. Most animals are autotrophs. Give your answer. The most accurate answer is C, A only, right? A only, right? Because first and the fourth answer are right. And also the third one is wrong, right? Third and the second one is wrong, right? So first and the fourth is right. So A, option A is correct. Next question. Raw material for photosynthesis are. What are the raw materials for photosynthesis? Raw materials for photosynthesis. Raw materials for photosynthesis. So somebody is saying B. How B? Because this is hydrogen gas. H2. H2 is hydrogen. So does hydrogen is required for photosynthesis? No. So B is wrong. B is wrong. Carbon dioxide and hydrogen is included here. So B is wrong. Then what is the answer? Very good. A is the answer, right? Not nitrogen, not SO4. A is the answer. Carbon dioxide is the answer. Carbon dioxide is the answer. The product of photosynthesis are. The product of photosynthesis are. Product of photosynthesis are. What we get after photosynthesis. Is it carbohydrate and oxygen? Is it carbon dioxide, carbohydrate and oxygen? Is it nitrogen, carbohydrates and oxygen? Is it carbohydrates, oxygen and water vapor? Yes, option D is the correct answer. Very good. Option D. Option D. Carbohydrate, oxygen and water vapor. Good. The last question. Cell is enclosed by thin outer lining is called. Cell is enclosed in thin outer membrane is called cell membrane, chromatin, nucleus or cytoplasm. See, cell is surrounded by thin lining. There is peculiarly it is called thin lining. So it is cell membrane only. Okay, my dear students, cell membrane. Okay, so cell is surrounded by jelly-like material called cytoplasm. This is a jelly-like material, and nucleus is a, the spherical material. Okay, spherical material. That's it. So let us summarize the session for today. So we have gone through the important points of today's class. So tell me what all interesting things you have learned today. Comment on the chat box. What all interesting things you have learned today. Yes, so we have learned about nutrition, autotrophic, heterotrophic, different type of autotrophic nutrition. Then yes, photosynthesis, about cell, very good, Ram. Then we have seen a lot of questions as well. Any doubt from the class? Any doubt? All clear? Give me a thumbs up if it is all clear to you. Yes. So can we wind up the session? Good, good, good. Okay. Bye. See you in the next class. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. Good.